Hey, what's up, Facebook? Coming back to you live. This is Joseph Stupnicki. Today, one second. I gotta move this cord. I want to talk a little bit today about your attitude and, where you're going in life and maybe why you haven't got to where you wanted to in life. I keep hearing a lot of negative things, and it's not only on Facebook, it's in life in general. Maybe let me dim this so the light's not so bright. There we go. A lot of it's got to do with complaining. So that's a little bit what I want to touch base on today. I was able to sit down, write what I'm grateful for today, and I'm really grateful for God, my family, my health, my growth, my drive, what I believe in. I wrote down my I ams, which is a long list. I don't need to go down through all that. But today I want to talk a little bit about why a lot of people, I believe, I'm not even going to say a lot of people, like the majority of people are unhappy in life. A lot of people do a lot of complaining and complaining and blaming others why their life is the way it is. And I'm not pointing fingers. I was guilty of it myself and still fall. I have shortcomings as well. But the important part, I guess, is life does throw us curveballs. And a lot of times life isn't fair. But until we realize that and accept it and just realize that our attitude determines where we go from some of life's curveballs, we're going to be stuck in, with a negative, poor attitude. But what I want to talk a lot about is complaining and blaming others for why maybe your life isn't going the way it should. First of all, this may sound blunt and rude, and people might get upset or offended by it, but I don't give a shit because it's the truth. If you're blaming others for the way your life is, that's your shit. First and foremost, your life is going in the direction it's going in because of you. Nobody else can help that or encourage you to go anywhere else. If you're having a really shitty day or you're having a lot of really shitty days, it's because of your attitude. It's because of your lack there of laziness or you being lazy. That's truthful. I don't care. You can hate me or whatnot. You can be pissed off at me if you're a miserable person all the time. If you always find yourself complaining, feeding off into the negative, you are a lazy person. And nobody owes anybody in this world anything. Nobody owes you shit. So if you feel like, you may fit in that category or you catch feelings towards this video, maybe you need to check yourself. For a very long time, I felt like the world owed me. Well, guess what? Nobody owes me shit. Nobody owes me anything because they brought me into this world. My day goes the way my day goes because of my attitude. My attitude I have gotten tuned with. I have fixed some of the kinks in it. I am still wrenching on it. For that matter, when something does go right in my day, I know how to handle it. Maybe if something goes bad in my day, I also know how to handle that. So your attitude determines where you're going in life. Nobody owes you shit. Quit being fucking lazy and get out and get it. I get so upset when I hear other people blame others because their life ain't going the way it should. Now fuck that. That's your responsibility. Your life goes where you want it to go. No ands, ifs, and buts about it. If you don't get nothing accomplished today, it's because you're lazy. It's because you have no drive. And what that all boils down to is you not believing in yourself. You must believe in yourself. Fuck what everybody says. Like I'll say it a million times. Forget what the naysayers say, the doubters say, anything like that. If you're not getting nothing accomplished in your day, if you're not going somewhere with your day, which will eventually go somewhere the next day and next day, then you have no drive. You don't believe in yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't care for yourself. And you're just okay with being lazy. Now, if you're okay with being lazy and all that, then guess what? Quit fucking complaining and blaming it on other people. That's your decision. Everybody has a decision in life. If you choose to be lazy and not go anywhere in life, that's your choice. It's not the next person's fault. You own that shit. That's you. And it's okay. Everybody has the right to be whatever they want to be in life. But don't go blaming others because you're not going anywhere in life. Period. I did it for years. I made other people feel bad because I was at a dead end job or whatever. You know what? That was my choice. And for anybody else that may be doing that, I know that people do that. I see it on Facebook. I see it on, oh, my life sucks. Oh my gosh, this, you know what? A lot of things in life are not awesome, okay? But you have to understand that life isn't all about peaches and freaking oranges, whatever analogy you want to use. Truth behind it is, if you start caring about yourself and loving yourself, you can find that joy. You will find them little roadblocks that come up or something to try to ruin your day, and you'll overlook it. You won't invest time and energy into that negative situation that just occurred. You just blow it to the side. It's not that serious. You don't have to feed into it. You continue to tell your mind to feed into it, you're going to feed into it. So that goes back to a video I made a while ago about attitude. What is your attitude towards life? You know, if you're constantly telling yourself life sucks, life's no good, guess what's gonna happen? Life's gonna suck and life's not gonna be any good. If you're waking up and you're putting new things in your head and you're doing maybe what I have been doing, working on myself, learning how to re-love myself, fuck that. I love myself like no other right now. I don't care what anybody says. It's an awesome feeling. If you start loving yourself, typically your attitude and all that complaining shit goes right out the fucking window because nobody wants to hear it anyways. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, straight up and blunt. Nobody wants to help a complainer. If you are complaining, what you may as well do is just put yourself in a room, lock yourself in that room, and don't come back out. Because nobody wants to hear that bullshit anywhere. Anyways, it's not going anywhere. It's not getting you anywhere. I'm not saying you don't have the right to complain because everybody does. And the majority of the time it's valid. But it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere unless you take this pen and you take this piece of paper right here, and what you want to complain about that day, you write it down. Write down what you're not happy with in life. And then guess what? You take that and start working on yourself. I don't want that in my life anymore. I won't allow that in my life anymore. I will find a way so that is not in my life anymore or a part of my life. Now, if you're doing that, that's the type of complaining you should be doing. You should be jotting that shit down on paper and working on yourself. Because that's where it's at. Ain't nobody else's fault that your life's going shitty or good. I don't want to just go one way with it. Excuse me, heartburn again. But if your life's going in a negative direction, 100% of the time, I was going to say 9 out of 10 times, 100% of the time, it's your choices. It's your choices, it's your decisions, it's what you're telling yourself, it's your self-talk, it's all that. That's why you're going in a negative direction. That's why you're unhappy when you wake up. That's why you can't find joy in anything you do. And that's just the cold-hearted truth. Hate me if you will, but it's truthful. Now, if you do these little things each day to start bettering yourself in life, and really take the time for yourself, I can guarantee you every freaking bit that I am made of, that things will start changing. You'll start seeing better in life. Yes, shit happens. Divorces happen. You get held back a grade in school. You lose a job. You do this, you do that. But you know what? Is that the end of the world? No, it's not, man. It's not the end of the world when things like that happen. Like I was saying yesterday, embrace failure. Encourage failure. You learn from it. Everybody thinks failure is like, it's a negative, it's just the end of my world. No, it's not. It's growth, man. It's growth. So work on your attitude. Attitude is everything. Attitude is everything. Nobody owes you anything in this world. I will say it over and over again. And wherever you go in life is by your choices and your decisions, man. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's not really easy to do. I say it's easy to do, but maybe for everybody isn't. Look, it took me 38 years. It may not be that easy to do, but you know what? You're worth it. You're, as a human being. Sorry about that. I had a phone call in. But as a human being, you're worth the time. You were worth the time to frickin' party and hate yourself or do things that weren't going to benefit you at all, or make poor decisions. So why ain't you worth the time to make good decisions? Is it hard? Is it uncomfortable? Sure, in the beginning it's hard and uncomfortable to do things outside of your realm, do things outside of what you're used to doing. But guess what? The payoff is fabulous, man. I cannot tell you, I can't express it enough how awesome the payback is. And just doing something good for yourself. It's not all about making Tiffany's day, or making Jimmy's day, or making Johnny's day, or David's day. It's not all about that, man. First you have to do is, when you wake up, own your day. Make your day. Put the time into yourself. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you grab a cup of coffee and you come down and just meditate. Whatever it is, lock that day down, own that day, and conquer that day. Figure out a way that each part of your day is planned out. Okay. You want to know the difference between me, you, and freaking Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey? Do you want to know the difference? Is time. We all have 24 hours. Guess what? Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey have the same blood pumping in their body as we do. They have the same brains. They have the two legs. They weren't lucky. They didn't get lucky and become famous. What they did is they prioritized their 24 freaking hours, same 24 hours that we got, and every single day they prioritized their time, utilized their time properly, and look where they're at. And it's not hard. It's not hard to do that. You hear so many people walking around, I'm so bored. What do I do? I'm so bored. I don't know what to do today. I just don't know what to do. Well, guess what? Work on you. Every time you think you're bored, you're not doing enough. Every time you think you're bored, you're not doing enough. And it brings me back to failure. Embrace failure, because guess what? You're not, if you don't fail, you are not trying. You're not even coming close to trying hard enough. Don't be afraid to fail. Everything you're not gonna master. You're not gonna master everything that you attempt in life. So embrace failure. Failure is not a bad thing. Everybody thinks failure is bad, man. There's no great success without failure. Failure comes. Maybe you start a company, and one aspect of your company fails. Fine and dandy. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna look at that, you're gonna analyze it, and you're not gonna make that same choice again. I've had a lot of years in the past of failure, and a lot of jobs that become failures, but they all become failures for certain reasons that I found out for myself. Like, I guess I'm getting off topic. The main thing I want to talk today about was complaining, man, because I see it so much. Man, I see it so much on Facebook, guys. Come on, everything's a complaint. Well, guess what? And that's not all I see. I see a lot of good too on Facebook. So don't get me wrong. I don't want to just narrow the negative, but I mean, why fix what's not broken, right? So that's kind of why I want to touch about the complaining on Facebook, is because guess what? For example, I'm going to give a quick small example. My relationships, this. Okay, check it out. If it's that bad, eliminate it. It doesn't sound easy. No, it doesn't sound easy. And it probably isn't easy. But if it's truly not benefiting you, if it's not benefiting you or helping you reach your potential, the relationship is fucking ill to begin with. You're in it for the wrong reasons. You probably did whoopee or whatever the hell you do, and then got to know that person and already moved in with them and all this. It's offset to begin with. So, that's just a small example. If you're complaining about a certain situation on Facebook, in life, in general, analyze what you're complaining about and zero it out from your life. Now, if you're mourning or something like that, a loss, that's a different story. That is not complaining, that is mourning, and you do need the moral support. But nobody wants to hear that your boyfriend was out with 3 other chicks. Guess who looks stupid? You do. Because it obviously shows that you don't love yourself whatsoever, and that's what you're going to tolerate. So in life, I guess what I want to get down to is, if you are failing in life, embrace it, learn where you're failing in life, and correct it. It's that simple. If you find yourself complaining and blaming people a lot from the life you are living, well, you're fucking retarded, first of all. Excuse my language and my French, but it's nobody's fault that your life's going. I don't care if you're freaking 14. I don't care if you're 90. If your life is shitty all the time, it's your attitude. It's your attitude. You are choosing for your day to be shitty. And it's that simple. And nobody's to blame for it. You are what you tell yourself you are. I really love all you guys, man. I really encourage everybody to give me feedback, man. Give me feedback. I really want to hear your guys' feedback. I really like growing as much as I like seeing other people grow. And today, just try to kind of look at it, it'd be that difference in the world today. You know what I mean? So many things. If we sit down and take the time to write down what we'd like different in the world today, I think our list would be endless, right? It'd be endless. But there's only one thing you can change in this world, and that's you. Change yourself, because if you have maybe more negative qualities, the 74% of America's unhappy in life. If you fall into that category, change yourself to be positive. Have a better attitude, because with that, we'll change another, and another, and another, and another, to go more towards the positive realm. People feed into what they see, man, regardless. You know, you are who you surround yourself with, and that's a very true statement. I really love all you guys, man. I'm sure I'll shoot another video or two today. I'm shooting over to YouTube, but I'll still be putting stuff on Facebook as well every day. And like I said, any feedback, thanks Jeff Fetter for that. What don't kill you only makes you stronger, so do today to be a better you tomorrow. Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree with that, Jeff. That's right where I'm going with that. You know, I try to find topics every day that might catch an eye. Maybe it's something I went through. Maybe it's something I went through in the past. Or, you know, just something I see from a video that I watch each morning that may encourage me, man. I appreciate your feedback, Jeff. I encourage everybody to participate, to get involved. And I'm not the only one that can, hey, if you got a video you feel like you want to upload and share and make and put it on this page, dude, do it to it, man. Do it to it. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I just try to encourage everybody to own their day, own their life. Be you. Own your life today. If your life sucks, it's because your attitude sucks. Change it. All right. I love all you guys, man. Have a great day.